Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Point. My name is Chance Brunton and I'm joined once again by my parents.
Hello.
Hi everybody, welcome back.
Last time we fought off scavengers in order to secure more supplies, and then we found a lead where the previous leader, Randolph Symes, had a retreat that might contain more information about his work on the Pandora virus prior to his disappearance. So we are going to be exploring his retreat and trying to find any information we can in this episode. Yeah, there's an enemy presence here.
Yeah, it seems like a place that'll open up things for us.
Yeah. I'm just worried that progressing the main story a little too fast might get us in over our heads. We might want to spend some time focusing on building up our strength.
Oh.
We don't even have a full team. We could afford to have one more person on this mission. We just don't have anybody who can go. What we'd really want is a technician.
How shall we play it?
Well, for the moment, we'll just do this mission as per normal. We have to obtain Symes's journal, wherever that is. Oh, wait, this is a very small map. It's just this building. It's in here somewhere.
Really?
Yeah. I wonder if this is going to be like a wave assault thing, like if the aliens are going to storm the building. All right, well...
Then we should go quickly.
What?
Then we should go quickly.
Yeah.
What's our plan?
All right.
Sprinting to position.
I guess the journal's probably upstairs.
I don't know, there's a desk behind you there at 9 o'clock, and another one at 12.
I just don't really see anything to, like, interact with.
Positioning, prioritizing speed.
Oh no. Where'd we spot? What? How did nobody else see that guy?
Moving.
Alright, well, there's an alien behind us.
Remember your dash. Ooh.
Oh, we might... If we were lucky, we could kill it. Nope.
40 damage.
Moving.
Oh, dang, that was just too much to be able to overwatch.
I'm going.
Alright. So, Teal'c and Summer are gonna stay behind to deal with that alien. Man, Alexei has so much movement now.
You might run him up the stair.
Next turn. I'm concerned about a lack of cover on the stairs. So I'm just kind of keeping everybody down. When somebody does go up... How was that guy right behind us and we didn't see him?
They were cloaked.
Oh, that guy might have been, yeah, actually.
These guys are cruising for a bruise in here.
Alright, well, this guy's out in the open. I think... Great. Well, this is what Teal'c's viewpoint looks like. He can just run around and then fire. Alright, this is going to be a kill.
It's Teal.
Oh, nice shooting, Tex.
We even took out the tree as well.
Channel open.
Alright. This one we have a chance of killing. So we'll try for it. Oh! Oh, well, we could actually shoot twice.
And
It's
he's
bleeding
down to
for
one
10
drop
a
of
turn.
blood.
What?
He's down to 1 drop of blood there on the scale.
Yeah, so it's bleeding... He's bleeding for 10 a turn, and he's got 19 health. I think bleed reduces every turn, though, so I'm not sure if he will be bleeding next turn.
Ah.
So we might have to... He'll at least survive to the next turn, and then he might not bleed out, so we may have to shoot him again. And right now, he's in the open.
Yeah?
That guy's got a gun, though.
Target.
Alright, let's just finish him off. And that way we're down to just one guy left. They can deal with him next turn. Alright, Alexei, you've got the most movement. Ah, see? There's this bright square here.
Yeah?
That's the journal. You can even see it on the desk there.
Oh. Can Alexei move into the line up with the doorway and pop that guy down the path?
No, there's not nearly enough movement for that. He can just barely get to the second floor, really.
No, I meant from where he is on the ground floor. Can he line up with the front door?
No.
Okay.
There's no way. Not without being able to shoot through the glass. I'm scared of Alexei running on his own and then discovering like an alien. I don't want him to get too far away from at least one teammate. Okay, Alexei is up by the door on the second story. Buffy is right behind him. And then... Can Sarah also get up here? She can.
Relocating.
So they're going to try and get up on, like, the second story. Where, if we get attacked by more things, they will be in a good position to fire down. And these two will just sort of guard the door.
Oh,
Nice.
good shooting.
Yeah.
Got him.
So, did you... It might have gone by too fast for you to see, but they had an ability called Pain Chameleon. So I guess when they get hurt, they go temporarily invisible.
Oh, so he's not out.
No, he's alive. He just scurried away. Okay, Alexei can't get anywhere this turn where he has a shot. He could potentially get into a position to throw a grenade down here. It sounds like there's something in there. I take it that red means we heard something, or we otherwise had a reason to suspect.
Oh, that's what it means. We're alerted to something.
Yeah. Alright. I'm just going to have Alexei dash to the notebook. Hopefully there's no nasty surprises up here. Complete the objective. Alright. We've got the notebook.
Brilliant.
Now we just have to secure the retreat. So survive the aliens, I guess.
When they're all vanquished, we've secured the retreat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's an alien trying to come up the back. We don't really have a good place to... well, we can get some cover here. I wish we still had action points left over to do something from here. Maybe...
What's our plan?
Yeah, okay, so Buffy is going to go around the corner, and then Sarah is going to try... Wait, what?
Dash?
That had been the plan, but apparently the one place I can't dash is the place where I wanted to go.
Oh.
Alright. Well, that's a little weird. I guess she'll run out here anyway. These two are in kind of an awkward position, because they're not really well planned out. Teal needs points, so he'll take the kill here. Or not.
Telling you.
That was point blank.
Yep, well,
What's our plan?
I guess Summer is going to take the kill, please. Yes, thank you. And then run inside the building. Where are the entrances to this building? Is there a ground floor? Oh god, there is. They could run in the ground floor on the other side, so that's probably what we need to be worried about now. We could send Teal'c... I'm not sure if it's a good idea to send Teal'c around the outside.
I'm going.
Oh, what's this?
What is it?
Oh, the alien dropped its gun. I wonder if we can recover that. Okay, that's Teal'c's mission now, is to try and recover that gun. Alright, and then Alexei just needs to move out to try and get to where he can move next turn better. I'm not sure where to send him. Whether to send him up to the top or not.
Where's he trying to go?
Ah, see, this is why I took cover behind the table.
Good job. Nice thinking.
Well, the table's gone, but we're okay.
Looks like he's going to call it quits. Nope.
Oh. So far, 3 for 3. Haven't been hit yet. Excellent. All right, let's start with just having Teal'c investigate this. There is an iconoclast gun from the Disciples of Anu.
But he hasn't got qualled on it.
We're a little over encumbered now.
He hasn't got qualled on it, though.
Hasn't got what?
Qualified on it.
Oh, yeah.
It says he's not qualified.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have him shoot. I think we'll just have him pick it up for now. I don't know if we'd recover the weapon automatically at the end of the next mission, or at the end of the mission, or if he has to pick it up for that to happen.
Is she going to pop him from the rail?
Moving.
Yep, that's the plan. For some reason, we can kill one of these, but not the other, according to this. So... maybe we can't kill either. Okay.
Tough for buggers.
Heading out.
And I guess we come over here and pop the other one. Maybe, what have they got? A launcher arm does not sound good. At this point, we might want to be specifically disabling parts, because if we can't kill them, we at least want to mitigate their ability to do damage the next turn.
Definitely.
So I don't think Alexei can get somewhere with a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he won't have action points once he gets here.
Oh. What if he uses the dash?
He doesn't have it. He's a sniper.
Oh, that's right.
What he might be able to do His Overwatch only costs 2 pips. Firing costs 3. So he can move 1 extra and still be able to Overwatch. So if he gets up here, which is a little exposed, but if he does get here, he can Overwatch and he can shoot if they move.
Which they're likely to do, I guess.
So, yeah, so that Overwatch cost 1 less point is actually coming in handy here. And then Summer needs to move to make sure she's still in cover. And then there's no real shot, because apparently the door is impenetrable. She'll Overwatch, and if anybody tries to enter the building, they're going to get blasted. And lo and behold, they entered the building. She's getting really hurt now. I'm getting concerned about this. Okay, she is really badly hurt now.
Where's the medic guy? Have some help.
We don't... Oh, yes, somebody has a med kit. There's a 1 in 3 chance that it's her. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, my.
Well, at least we disabled one of the launcher arms. And Alexi couldn't quite do enough. Oh, no, 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 God. No!
That doesn't sound good.
Kerrigan just died.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexi has a shot. So he's killed 1, and then he can move to get into a slightly better position. Teal'c technically has a shot, but it's so bad.
Any dash to use that's worth anything?
Wait, we need to look at this.
Well, maybe he's contrary, because when he has a great shot, he screws it up. So maybe when he has a terrible shot, he'll excel.
Okay, Buffy's got the med kit. Buffy has 2 health, and she's bleeding for 40. So she's gonna die next turn. She needs that med kit. Oh no. Wait.
What?
Both her arms are disabled, as well as her head and her leg. She can't use the med kit.
Can anyone get to her?
I don't think so.
And she can't throw a grenade.
She can't use anything. She could drop the med kit, but the thing is that...
It's my turn.
I don't think there's...
Ready.
I don't think there's any way to save her.
No joke. Keep going.
Odin Grenade does how much? It does 50 plus 10 points of shred. This guy has 110. He'd survive it. Teal'c's at full health, but he couldn't even run into a better position to fire. This is...
What if he...
This is the best shot Teal'c could take.
He won't be given the hit for that. He couldn't run in the door?
No, he doesn't have enough action points. He can only move to the blue areas.
Oh.
I suppose he might get a slightly better shot if he shuffles over here out of cover.
But what if the bad guy, what if she did the grenade at it, and then if Teal'c ran in and tried to fire at him, maybe that would draw him to attack Teal'c and not her?
Now, Teal'c can't run that far.
No, he's saying he's only got the blue area to go to.
Yeah, I mean, he could sprint. I suppose he could sprint up here and maybe draw fire.
That's what I was thinking, because he's got full health, and so that would take it away from Buffy there. But she could throw her thing first, but then Teal'c would distract him by running in.
Okay, we'll try it.
I think you had to throw the grenade first, didn't you?
No, we can throw the grenade now.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't think a grenade's really going to do it.
Well, it's all she's got.
Yeah, there's no way to save Buffy.
Well, at least let her go out fighting.
I can't. She doesn't have her arms.
She can't get the grenade out?
No, she can't do a grenade, a medkit. She can. The only thing she can do right now is she can run.
Can she run to Teal'c?
No, she can't get that far. She can get halfway through the room.
Well, then she might absorb some shooting from the other and save Summer.
Summer is out of ammo and needs to reload. Reloading costs... She could reload and fire. If she does... This gun does 30 times 6, depending on what hits. This guy's got 110, so we'd need 4 out of 6 shots to hit to kill this guy.
And the grenade?
No grenade. It's a very good shot. She should probably reload and fire. Okay.
It worked.
Damn, if there was just...
Sometimes there's just no way.
Yeah, this is one of those times.
Does the jetpack thing work? Can we do the jetpack?
No.
Mm-hmm.
She's dead. Alright. Then we kill this guy. And that should be mission over.
Oh, that was expensive.
Yeah. Alexi is level 3. That's nice.
Yeah.
So this is why these sorts of games are very difficult. Now we have a 3-man team to beat the game with.
Well, we can pick up a other person, though.
Yeah, we're going to need to do that.
And we have a load of documents to analyze.
We do. We also got Tech 100, Materials 300. What's this? We've identified 3 key sites that Symes singled out as particularly relevant to his research into the history of the Phoenix Project and previous outbreaks of unusual diseases. It is imperative that we send operatives to investigate these sites as soon as the strategic situation allows. Yeah, well, that might be a little while now. Frozen, prisoner of ice, rise by sin, by virtue fall. Okay.
As the world fell apart around us, it was difficult not to feel guilty. Some chose to be proactive and fight, but not me. I came here instead. My best weapon is my mind, and I need silence to put it to work. The history of the Phoenix Project is a complex tapestry. In Russia, Turkey, Britain, Spain, not one unbroken lineage, but a tangle of organizations, each passing the torch to the next with only one goal: to protect the human race. But protect it from what? Did they know about the Pandora virus, and if so, how? The answers are out there. So much has been investigated and collected and analyzed, but it's all scattered, lost. I don't know if it's possible to track it all down, but I have to try. There's only one thing I'm sure of. I can't stay here anymore.
So we have new research. We can reverse engineer the gun that Teal'c found. It's a shotgun. All right. Priorities. We need to go back to the hate. Oh, let's look at what Alexi can do leveling up. The action point cost of the next shot with a proficient weapon is reduced by 1. Is that
Quick aim.
of the next shot? What does this mean? This is for sniper class.
So it'll cost 1 less action point for the next shot.
It must be, I imagine it's probably a willpower ability. You spend the will, and then it means the next shot you take with a proficient weapon costs 1 less than it normally would. So for 2 willpower, or however much it is, we can take a shot with slightly less action points. Alright. We can also increase his movement speed by 1. Alright, how's everybody doing on equipment? I think everybody's fine. We haven't really used much. Alright, next priority is to hire a new assault.
How fast can we gather people?
Well, we just hired 1, and that was the only person we have available to us. If there were more havens found, then we might be able to get more options. So then we will have to go back to base and wait.
Heal up?
Heal up, and all this time we're passing healing is also getting us research. Synadrion is researching the infiltrators. They've completed neurotoxin weapons. I don't know what that means, but good for them.
But it's good.
Well, unless they become our enemies, I suppose. But for now... Alright, we have a research lab, so we should now research things faster. And now we have the laser pistol, if we want it.
That sounds useful.
So who could use that?
So we could now... What?
So who's going to use that?
Well, I don't know that anybody is at the moment. I mean, it's an option, but does anybody carry a pistol right now?
What's the new person that we hired?
The only person with a pistol is Alexi. So this is common to give, like, snipers a pistol, so that if they have to move on a turn so they don't have the ability to shoot with their sniper rifle, they still have something they could use. Teal'c could potentially also use one for the same reason. If he has to move, then he probably won't be able to shoot with his cannon, but if he has a pistol, he might still be able to get a cheeky shot off with that.
Mm-hmm.
How much does it cost? 22 tech and 45 materials. It's not expensive.
I thought we already had it.
We've researched them, so now we can build them, but we still need the resources to buy one.
Does it say what kind of damage it would do or anything?
Yeah, the statistics are right in the center of the screen right now.
Damage 50.
50 damage, 27 range, which is not bad.
Should we buy a couple more med kits just in case?
Yeah, maybe it's a good idea to have at least 2 med kits on us. I mean, well, actually, we've got medkits, so people just aren't holding them. Teal'c is carrying all that he can. He could carry a bit less ammo, and he could carry a medkit.
Yeah, but he didn't move very fast, so if one of his buddies is in need,
He does not.
he can't get there very easily.
Summer can use one, and then we'll... Oh, this guy comes with, like, all Synedrion stuff.
Is this our new person?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can give them a medkit. Who do we want this to be?
What, in terms...
Something easier to say.
We don't want him to have that beard.
Let's...
Daniel Jackson?
Oh, okay. We can go with... I was actually going for Jack O'Neill, but sure.
Oh, that'd be all right. That'd be all right.
We'll make the next guy...
Because Jack wouldn't wear all this newfangled stuff. I mean, Jack just wants a pair of slash pocket dungarees there and a rifle.
Is that the right hair? Oh, that sort of looks like him from the movie.
Oh, that looks like Jack from the movie.
Yeah.
No, Jack, not Daniel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got
Daniel
confused.
was long hair.
You're right. Well, actually, I like the customization on this. Let's make this Jack.
Okay.
It seems to me like this is a good face and a good haircut, and like this is customized well for him. So we'll make the next one Daniel, because I don't want to have to find these presets again.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a good one for Jack.
Yeah. So now Jack here now has a med kit.
But now we can't see what he looks like.
So the rifle does 30 with 41 effective range.
That's long range, but yeah, it's a lot less than that pistol. Pistol does 50, the laser pistol.
Yeah, but the pistol fires 1 shot, and this is a burst rifle that fires 6. So it's 6 times 30 for 180 if you get hit by the full blast.
Okay.
I take it Synedrion stuff is just like our base stuff, except that it's got more range to it. More range and more ammo capacity, but otherwise the same. So Synedrion stuff is still superior. Alright, Summer just needs a little bit more time to recover. We didn't really unlock any additional opportunities after the pistol, which is unfortunate. Maybe we should look into this index, just because I have no idea what this is. I don't see anything else that stands out to me as being particularly valuable. And it's only 7 hours.
Delirium monitoring system available. Sounds like something you could track.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't like the idea of having something I don't understand and don't know how to track.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you track something, it gives you an advantage.
Yeah, and not tracking it could come back to bite us. All right, so now the team, as it is fully healed. So let's start looking for more havens. Maybe we'll find somebody who has people we can hire. Okay, the index algorithm has been developed. This will allow us to keep track of the strength of the unknown mental phenomena caused by the Pandoran presence, which appear to be increasing in severity as they expand their grip on our world. As the index increases, more humans will experience nightmares, hallucinations, detachment from reality, and eventually brain seizures and death. We have estimated a tipping point for the index beyond which the human race cannot be saved. Oh, this is a win, or rather a loss condition. So if they ever get that to 100%, we're screwed.
I hope there's a way we can beat it back.
Probably. One of the last things Dr. Randolph Symes worked on before leaving Phoenix Point was the Index, an attempt to quantify the unexplained mental influence of the Pandorans. He feared the frequent reports of strange nightmares and hallucinations might be attributable to something more than psychological trauma. Perhaps some form of telepathic attack. Under different circumstances, the idea might have seemed fanciful, but even Phoenix Project operatives have reported similar phenomena. We should complete his research. Okay, so we've finished that research. Now what I'm thinking is that we should probably research things that take a long time, just because I'm assuming that if it takes longer, it's probably a more valuable research.
Probably. Testing your ability to prioritize strategically.
The more the disciples of Anu invest into this mutation tech, the further away they will move from what New Jericho considers humanity. This is not a threat, but a statement.
Okay, so message from New Jericho. We haven't formally met them yet.
There is still time to look to reason, not superstition, for solutions, to seek answers in human will, instead of submission to the alien. But that time is running out.
So New Jericho and the Disciples of Anu don't like each other. We're receiving a transmission from an unidentified source. The transmission is from someone identifying himself as Subject 24. While details are lacking, Subject 24 claims to be contacting us with a warning and a promise of mutual benefits. All attempts to pinpoint the location of the transmission's origin have been unsuccessful.
Phoenix, if you are receiving this message, then respond on the secure channel I have provided. It is essential that the information I am about to give you is kept confidential. My name is not important now, but I am known among the pure as Subject 24, the 24th volunteer in a program set up by Tobias West that gave us hope. We had a solution. A solution! A secret program that would fix the world. And in the final moment, he backed down. Nothing prepared me for his treachery, his selfish cowardice. But his attempts to erase us have failed. It was known as Project Purity. One man's dream of replacing every inch of human flesh with neurally controlled prosthetics. When I volunteered for the project, I had nothing left. My entire family had succumbed to the Pandora virus. I watched my wife through bulletproof glass as she slowly turned into an abomination. Abominations! They're everywhere, waiting, watching. I had nothing left to lose. Along with many other brave men and women, I put myself forwards. A lot was sacrificed. He pushed us to the limit. Dozens of us died or were left crippled, and we came close to success. The Juggernaut Warrior was the final design. More than a soldier, more than a human, with titanium skin impervious to infection, perfectly pure. Pure as a smile in winter, as a human should be. There were problems. Total encapsulation created some. Mental instability, hallucinations, dreams. Not everyone could take it, but there was no shortage of volunteers to take the program forwards. And then Tobias West, the coward, the traitor, the small-minded charlatan, pulled the plug.
I'm already starting to see why.
I couldn't understand. The great leader ordered everyone involved with the project killed. Killed! Maybe he thought if he buried us, he'd bury the truth of his shame along with us. His shame! But we fought back. I and several others managed to escape. For years we remained silent, hiding, running, waiting for the right moment. The right moment. And that moment has come. Facing a losing battle against the Pandora virus, the weak-minded West has reactivated the old Project Purity facilities, and that makes him vulnerable. Phoenix, I am offering you an exchange. I know the location of the facility and how to get in. You have the firepower. The power! Hailstorms of fire and acid. Raid the lab and share the tech with us. All this time in hiding has left us damaged and in need of urgent repairs. If you succeed, we will both gain. Humanity will gain. We are the pure. The pure! We are the future. Help us, Phoenix. Help our species.
No.
I don't think we want anything to do with him.
I think he kind of overestimates our firepower at the moment.
And our stupidity.
He has requested that we perform the raid on a New Jericho facility. Should we agree, he will send us specific details, including the exact location of the facility and potentially its security defenses. Such an action, however, is likely to worsen our relations with New Jericho. This is a difficult position, because I don't really know how we're going to stand with New Jericho yet. I'm assuming right now that in the long run, we're probably not going to get along well with Synedrion or the Disciples of Anu. I was kind of hoping that New Jericho might be somebody that we could build a better relationship with.
How are you going to get along with crazy half-robots?
Well, I don't think we will, but if we weren't going to get along with New Jericho either, then I might take the idea that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and use them to be able to sack a New Jericho facility and get the tech.
Yeah, but the point was diplomacy, wasn't it?
Yeah, well...
And diplomacy isn't possible with the crazy robot people.
There might be a way to be diplomatic with them, however, I don't think we want to go down that route. But, that's why I sort of think the same thing with Disciples of Anu and with Synedrion, where it's like, I'm not so sure that this is going to work in the long time. You know, I don't think their values are close enough to ours for a long-term relationship to work very well.
Well, that's our challenge, though, right? Is the diplomacy with them is essential to overcoming the bugs. But these guys are as bad as the bugs.
Is it?
Well, I think they made that plain.
Well, you can't align with them because they call themselves the pure. That kind of says that they're going to consider us very impure. So
yeah. But agreeing to help them with this facility is not siding with them. If New Jericho was not going to be our friends, if New Jericho was eventually going to be an enemy anyway, we could use the Pure to our advantage because we have a common goal.
How do you know New Jericho won't turn out to be anything?
I don't. That's the problem. I don't know enough about New Jericho. We haven't formally met them yet. We haven't had a chance to learn anything about them. We don't know what kind of people they are.
That's true, but you know enough about
It could be that they're good people.
Crazy pure half-robot guy isn't going to turn out to be good people, right?
It doesn't matter. I don't care what the robot guys are. Because I'm not contemplating a long-term alliance with them. I'm contemplating using them as a tool to accomplish selfish objectives and then discarding them and eventually having them be enemies anyway. They're just enemies who happen to have mutually aligned interests at the moment.
Yes.
And so I can trust them insofar as they need us and we can use them. You see?
Yeah, but we got to shoot up a New Jericho facility to do it.
Right. So the question is, do we think we're going to be friends with New Jericho or do we not? See, if this was raiding a Disciples of Anu facility or a Synedrion facility, I would be more tempted to consider it. New Jericho, I'm not so sure about, because we might have a bridge with them, and I don't want to burn it preemptively.
But did he say that guy is going to be there?
Yeah, well, I think you spoke it.
Did he say that? Did he say that
What?
that the guy who was inventing them is going to be there at this facility?
No, the guy who was inventing them was Tobias West.
Yeah, I thought he said that since he was reopening
He's the leader of New Jericho.
I thought he said that
Yeah,
he made himself vulnerable.
I don't think he meant, like, literally in the small sense. I think he meant in a grand sense, New Jericho made itself vulnerable. I think we refuse to help him just because I'm hoping that we'll eventually be able to build good relationships with New Jericho.
I agree.
Yeah, because I'm wondering about the West guy.
If our relationship with New Jericho falls through, then we're missing an opportunity right now. But since we don't know which way it's going to go, we have to try and protect that possibility.
But it sounds like that West guy was onto some things, so we might want to try to find him and, maybe...
He is New Jericho.
Yeah.
You realize that, right? Tobias West runs New Jericho.
So he's living there, so we don't want to go sack it.
This is one facility. We're talking about like a country. We're talking about sacking one military base that belongs to a giant country. Like the United States.
Well, people don't just shrug these things off, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that, like, if you were to attack a U.S. military facility, chances are very low the President of the United States would actually be there, you know? I'm trying to come up with an analogy to explain why Tobias West is not likely at this facility.
But he wouldn't invite you to tea afterwards.
Yes. All right, okay. So I'm refusing to help.
When I contacted you, I thought I was dealing with intelligent people, aware of the stakes. Instead, I find spineless cowards whose convictions are as hollow as the module in Tobias West's head. We'll find a way to obtain the research data, but the chance of alliance between the Pure and the Phoenix Project is gone forever.
This New Jericho neural tech we've been hearing about, it sounds like a pretty cool technology, really, but has anyone thought about how easily it could be abused by, an autocratic leader with delusions of grandeur?
This is just a weak attempt to fix a deeper problem with human biology. It's a worrying possibility, I guess.
This is our response to the fella?
Yeah, I feel like we're not really educated enough to be talking about these things. Like we're really jumping into it here.
Well, look at the message from line. That's the way we did it in the Navy. From citizen staffs of Synedrion to the public. So our response to this positions ourselves. So it better be diplomatic.
Right. Well, what I'm concerned is I have no idea what he's talking about. Because he's talking about this New Jericho neural tech we've been hearing about. Well, for our standpoint as the players, this is the first time I've heard about it. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming from what the last guy said, right, that New Jericho employ, because he mentioned Tobias West having some kind of module in his head, and now Stas is talking about New Jericho's neural tech. So I'm guessing that, these guys are augmenting themselves by installing chips that interface with their brains in order to be able to access computers and things, get some assistance, computer assistance for their thought processes. And so what Stas is worried about is that I guess you could hack these implants or use them in some way to undermine a person's free will so that, somebody could take control of the masses by installing these chips.
No, he's worried about positioning us. It sounds pretty cool, really, but has anyone thought about he's trying to wheedle us to his side of thinking? And so if we say...
what I'm just trying to question is, do we agree? Do we not agree? I'm trying to find out what his side of thinking is.
Yeah, well, if we're political, we say it's a worrying possibility because we don't
That's what I'm thinking. I just want to know what I'm calling worrying.
Oh,
you see?
Whatever it is, we don't know, but we're...
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
We're nodding and smiling politely to the...
I thought it's the technology being abused is the worrying possibility.
Yeah, he's considering what could happen if it goes wrong. If it's not used the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so if you say
but
that...
We're an ignorant player.
Yeah, I'll say it's worrying.
Yeah, we're an ignorant player.
It is, isn't it? Sometimes I miss the days when such questions were just science fiction. But I guess sooner or later the future arrives, and then you have to deal with it.
See, now this is the problem.
So his attitude toward us +3.
So Synadrion likes us a bit more because we were at least concerned, but New Jericho does not like us because essentially what we did there was, I don't know. That seems like a bit of a strong reaction to what we said literally, but...
That it's worrying?
Yeah. But you see, the consequences of our action is that New Jericho doesn't like us as much anymore.
I think we played the middle.
Because we weren't on their side with this. New Jericho wanted us to say, they're an ordered and principled society. They're not going to abuse it.
Well, of course they did, but I think we split the middle there pretty well.
But I don't know if we're... Yeah. I get the horrible feeling that none of these people are going to be very good, and we don't really want to deal with any of them.
Well, I didn't realize the others were listening. I was surprised by that.
Well, they were all addressing the public. Everybody's messages were addressed to two, apart from the guy, to public.
Mm-hmm.
John Brown.
That's true. I should have read that part well.
All right, so there's oh god, I didn't mean to initiate an area scan. Found an exploration site, but there's no one left. This is just an old pre-war camp. We found some materials and food, though.
Wow, a freebie.
But we lost some stamina while searching that. Does everybody have enough? Yeah, everybody's got enough stamina to keep going. The atmosphere at Oz is subdued. An attack some months ago resulted in 200 deaths, reminding the citizens that their little utopia is surrounded by an apocalypse that will not simply go away when they stop paying attention. They've never felt quite right since. Let's fund a memorial for the deceased. It's only 25 materials, it's cheap. The Haven's leader's attitude increases, and Synadrion's attitude increases. A memorial can't change what happened, but it can remind us that we don't just accept the deaths of our loved ones. We remember them, and we use our pain and our rage at the injustice of the universe as a source of strength in the fight to build a better world for the next generation. Wrong place. That's another Haven, but nobody with anyone to hire. And another one. Somewhere we gotta get somebody to hire, or at least we can hire someone here.
Bing?
And,
Bing Miller. He plays the saxophone.
Hang on. I think what we have here is... I misread the icon. Okay, this is an assault. This will be Daniel Jackson. And I'll worry about the customization between episodes. Let's see. So we already explored... Did we already explore up here?
Research complete.
Oh. The upper arms are easily disabled for the Arthrons. That's what we've learned. And now we can make a grenade launcher. That's pretty neat.
What, custom to them?
Custom to us. Researching them gave us the technology for a grenade launcher.
Oh.
While analyzing the Arthron exoskeleton biochemistry, we recovered the notes of Alexander Danchev, who I guess was eaten by the Arthron? I don't understand
He left the
how that
notes
worked.
in their alimentary canal.
A Phoenix scientist who became obsessed with bioengineering an armored suit made from Arthron-derived chitin. He constantly referred to revelations that came from his dreams and began to alienate his colleagues with his weird behavior. Randolph Symes eventually banned him from his line of research. Unfortunately, his madness consumed him, and he fled Phoenix Point with valuable lab equipment. Kind of want that research.
As a zoologist, I'm going to give you 10 points for pronouncing chitin right.
That's only because I play XCOM. Danchev's files contain encrypted plans for an expedition to Pandoran Mutation Center, located through his dreams. We can attempt to decipher his files and get the location. Pandoran Mutation Center.
That sounds like a box of tricks.
We should send a squad to investigate. It's a long shot, but given what we now know about Pandoran mutations, he might have been onto something. We can now go to the Catacombs of Despair.
Why?
To try and find research into building exoskeletons, I guess.
Sounds like a bad idea.
So we'll go ahead and do the Tritons next. I feel like it's amazing we haven't found, like, a scavenging site yet. At the Disciples of Anu Haven of Nerica, a mutated worm infestation is causing serious problems. The locals had placed their hopes in Taxiarch Nergal, the Disciples' greatest military hero, but Nergal is said to be fighting a series of pitched battles against the Pandorans and has been unable to help. We could eradicate the infestation ourselves, helping the Haven and creating a good first impression with this faction. Yes! We get to eliminate the mutated worms!
Oh.
That sounds great! Okay, that is what we will start next episode.
Ooh!
This is the cliffhanger that I've been looking for.
Worm elimination.
Mutated worm infestation. Now that's an exciting cliffhanger.
Sounds like an episode of your favorite movie.
Tremors.
Tremors.
Yeah, we'll get to use more clips. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.